Hello guys, a very warm welcome back to our channel. In previous video we have discussed about the flower. In this video we are going to discuss about the fruit. So guys, a fruit is a characteristic feature for the flowering plants. So basically it is developed from a ripened or matured ovary. So try to understand. I will show you something regarding to discuss this fruit in a detailed manner. So firstly there are two types of fruits are present. That is true fruit as well as false fruit. I will show you the difference. I will tell you the difference between true fruit as well as false fruit. So guys, have a look here. This is hypogenous flower. So this entirely hypogenous flower and this is epigenous flower. So I have told you earlier, I will differentiate between true fruit versus false fruit. Firstly, try to understand this concept. Next to that we will discuss about the parts, how their segments are arranged in a fruit. So basically a fruit which is formed from hypogenous type of flower is said to be a true fruit. So style and stigma and ovary, the style and stigma were pinched off or degenerated. So there is no role after fertilization. So there is only role to this ovary. So have a look here. Only the role to have only the ovary part, which after fertilization the ovary, which is a matured one, developed into a fruit. So if a fruit present formed from above the thalamus ovary, it is said to be a true fruit. Whereas in case in epigenous flower, have a look here, the gynoecium which is inferior, epigenous flower is also said to be inferior flower, or the ovary present inside the thalamus part. Have a look, this is a thalamus, outside just covering this is said to be a thalamus. If the ovary if development of this fruit takes like this, then we can say it is a false fruit. So there is a difference between true fruit as well as false fruit. So let us talk about the examples. True fruits is nothing but a mango and etc. Whereas if you talk about a false fruit, you have strawberry and fig tree, as well as you are having this apple and strawberry, all comes under the false fruit. So guys, let us talk about something regarding to monocarpal superior ovary. So guys, some of this terminology regarding to this topic arises in while you are studying any NCERTs or academies regarding to this fruit topic. So if the development of the fruit occurs to a monocarpal ovary, it is said to be a single seeded or one seeded. So try to understand. So here you may observe this, all these pics are only the single carpel. Carpel is nothing but a gynoecium which composed of style, stigma and ovary. So this is also said to be gynoecium is also said to be a carpel. So if a mango fruit, which is an example for a true fruit, so let me discuss about what are the parts are present if in a fruit. So guys, basically there are the two major parts are present in this fruit, true fruit. So guys, first one is pericarp and second one is a seed. These two composite to said to be a fruit. So in this pic there is not together called or together constituently you can say it is a pericarp. So don't be confused. Pericarp is nothing but a composition of epicarp, mesocarp and endocarp. So pericarp acts as a wall and seed acts as an inner part which is present inside. So the pericarp may be dry or in a fleshy condition. Just remember that it may be in a dry condition or a fleshy condition. When the pericarp is thick and fleshy, it is differentiated into epicarp, mesocarp and endocarp. So guys, in this case, which is a mango case, though this is a fleshy pericarp is present, so that's why we are differentiating so easily or simply as like epicarp and mesocarp and endocarp. So epicarp, you may observe there is an outermost layer present while you are just eating a mango. You may feel that it's outermost leathery part which present outer side, and the middle part which is a fleshy part which is nothing but a mesocarp, which is a fleshy part which we eat. The inner part which is an said to be an endocarp. So this part is said to be an endocarp, which is a stony part. So this is said to be a regarding to the fruit, a true fruit, which is an example for that is mango case. As this also said to be mango as well as coconuts together said to be we can also say that it is a drupe. So as in case in a coconut fruit, we can see this exocarp and mesocarp and endocarp, which are we can easily differentiate. Endosperm is present, which is nothing but a seed part. I will discuss the seed part in next video. So let us have a discuss about here exocarp is leathery and mesocarp is fibrous in condition, whereas in endocarp which is present inside, so it is a stony in condition. So this is all about today's. So I will talk. So guys, basically the fruit is also like a parthenocarpus fruit is present. What is parthenocarpus fruit? The fruit is just developed without fertilization of ovary is said to be parthenocarpic fruit. These are the few examples which I have shown here. The guava, how it's formed due to triploid fusion, and seedless are due to the fertilizations of ovary. Regarding to all this, guys, have a look once here. So this is all about today's, guys. So another terminology also is there, geocarpic fruit, which question may arises in like NEET and JIPMER type questions. So geocarpic fruit is, which is example for that is groundnut. Groundnut is the best example for that. So geocarpic fruit is nothing but the development of the fruit underground. It should be underground soil. So if the development is like that, such development is said to be a geocarpic fruit, which is example for that is groundnut. Hope you like this video, guys. If you like the video, please like and share and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye.